Hey, what's going on, you guys? Simpsons Man here, and yes, D23 happened and the Simpsons had their own panel. Lots of news to talk about, but before we start the video, just like every single one of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as every single subscription helps. So just like we talked about before on a previous episode, The Simpsons did have a panel at the D23 Disney 2019 Expo. There was a lot of stuff they talked about, but here are some notable points that they talked about at this expo. First of all, before I actually start talking about the expo, I had a few friends go and they said it was amazing. So I'm very jealous of them because I, for one, wanted to go really bad, but I'm all the way in Florida, so unfortunately I couldn't make it. So the one main thing that's been circulating around Twitter, on Instagram and everything is they're talking about the opening sequence of The Simpsons. They're talking about AKA the couch gag. Now, what many fans may not know is Matt Groening got his inspiration from this sequence from the beginning of the Mickey Mouse Club back in the 50s. He said, and I quote, "Each week ended with Donald banging on a gong, and the gong gag changed from episode to episode." So he said, hey, if I ever did my own show, I think I'm gonna do my own kind of Donald gag like that would change from episode to episode. And then they came up with the Simpsons couch gag. So that was actually some pretty cool news from Matt Groening to share. I'm not sure if it's 100% true. There's no reason for him to lie about it, but for him getting the inspiration from Disney all along to do the couch gag from The Simpsons, like, that was actually pretty cool. Another quick thing they did mention, but of course we've already talked about it just in the previous video, that Disney Plus will have all the episodes of The Simpsons. So the second that Disney Plus arrives, they're going to have all 30 seasons of The Simpsons. So the second it comes out, you guys can start the binge watching. Another thing that Matt Groening was talking about was Mickey Mouse. He had talked about Mickey Mouse and how simple and elegant the design was. He said it's such a great icon. Very simple. It has 2 ears, but when it turns its head, it's a silhouette, but it still has 2 ears. I tried to design the Simpsons characters just like that, he said. So they'd be very identifiable in a silhouette. Matt Groening is speaking that knowledge, and it's actually pretty cool that he's mentioning all these Disney-inspired items that brought The Simpsons to life. They also mentioned the Treehouse of Horror episode, which is going to be episode 666. They were super excited about this episode, they said. They also showed all the fans at the Expo an extra screening of one of the episodes. It was themed to the popular series Stranger Things, where Milhouse gets trapped in the Upside Down, and his only hope, of course, Lisa, who has her shaved head, which is 11 of course, tries his best to save him from the monsters and the terror. So I, for one, am looking forward to that episode more than almost any other episode this whole entire season, so I'm very excited for it, and hopefully it won't let me down. Actually, I know it's not going to let me down because The Simpsons are great. They also did touch a little bit on Disney's legend, Russi Taylor. She just recently passed away. I just made a video about it not too long ago. You know, she did Martin, she did Ooter, Sherry and Terry, a few small other characters on The Simpsons, but of course she did a bunch of other big Disney characters, and the most notable one is Minnie Mouse. And the cool thing about it is that Matt Groening actually did a drawing for one lucky fan and gave them a Minnie Mouse drawing. Another thing that was brought up was Matt Groening, and believe it or not, his dad's name was Homer, so of course, you know, that's where they got Homer from The Simpsons. But his dad was saying one thing. He said, "Let me give you some advice about working in animation." He said, "Don't do it. But if you have to do it, get other people to do the hard work." So that was from Matt Groening's dad, Homer, aka Homer Simpson, not really, but Homer Groening. But that's very sound advice and very amazing advice that, you know, will live on for generations and generations to come. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is, of course, the second movie of The Simpsons. They did address it, kind of. Al Jean was kind of teasing about it, said, hey, we've talked about it with Disney, as well as the ideas for maybe a potential spin-off series. So I'm not sure what they mean exactly about that. A spin-off series featuring The Simpsons, or if it's just going to be a spin-off series with The Simpsons writers. Like, I'm not sure exactly what they had meant by that. No one really did. It was very vague. But they also talked about, you know, kind of a little bit about the movie, maybe a little spin-off series, but I don't know. Who knows about that? We'll just have to kind of wait and see. Either way, there was a ton of Simpsons news at D23. I'm very jealous, like I said before, of anybody that was there. I'm very glad for people that let me know about this information. I kind of gathered a little bit on the internet myself, but hey guys, that's going to be about it for the video. I just wanted to make this video just talking about the panel for D23 2019, the Disney Expo. Very awesome that the Simpsons were there. Obviously, this was their first year, but it won't be their last year. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Obviously, if you did like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Every single like counts. Don't think otherwise. Every single one counts, guys. Also, if you're still not subscribed to my channel, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love and support. I'll keep bringing you all the Simpsons news as it comes, and until next time, guys, see ya.